ASMR Retro. Today I'm going to do a gameplay video of one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, Super Castlevania IV. I thought it kind of fits the mood of Halloween pretty good, so why not? I'm a bit rusty, so bear with me. And it's always kind of awkward playing while recording. Whoops. What I broke is T R O. Okay, press start. That's so cool. Really gets you in the mood for the Halloween season. Fighting all these vampires and skeletons and demons and stuff. Yeah, I'm playing this on what? I can't move. What happened? Oh, I'm playing this on an emulator. But don't worry, I own the original game, so it's all good. I'm not a big fan of this Xbox One controller in terms of clickiness. It just sounds too loud or something. But yeah, this was definitely one of my favorite games growing up. Loved all the Castlevania games. This was one of my favorites. Maybe not my most favorite, but it's up there. Probably my second favorite. Whoa. Yeah, this controller just feels really weird. I'm used to the SNES controller for this game. Like, why am I randomly jumping? What's going on? Try to get more comfortable here. Yeah, I remember playing this game probably when I was 12 or 13, and I was already a big fan of Castlevania at the time. And then when I saw this and I played this, I was like, wow, this is just incredible. The graphics and the music, probably one of the best soundtracks for a game in my opinion, for that time at least anyways. It's before the days of CD sound in video games. Or before it was common anyways. It's not a perfect game by any means. There's definitely some flaws, but everything else, most things are done so well that you can forgive some of the imperfections. Some of the flaws would be that there is slowdown every once in a while, which is pretty common for the Super Nintendo, but it's a little bit more often than I would like. It's also a little bit too easy. The Castlevania games are known for their difficulty, and I found it was slightly too easy. I was also very disappointed with the final Dracula battle. I felt it was kind of lacking, In Castlevania 3, Dracula has 3 forms, and they're really cool. In this one, he only has 1 form, a very basic form. I think even in the first one, Dracula has more than 1 form, so yeah, this was definitely a disappointment in terms of, the final boss. But you know what, everything's done so well that I don't really care. I can overlook that. But yeah, man, the graphics are just absolutely superb. Superbly done, lots of attention to detail. And the music, like I said, just incredible, very orchestral. Orchestral, is that a word? Orchestrated type of music. Even though it's like, all MIDI, but it's just very well put together. A little bit more atmospheric than Castlevania 3, I would say. Castlevania is there's an 8-directional whip. So as you can see, I can whip in all different directions. Up until this point, it's always been a 2-directional whip. Plus, you can flail your whip around like this, and it comes in handy. Like if I want to kill this guy, I can just lower my whip, and there he goes. Like this part, those horses in the background, so well done. It looks like one horse is dead. I hope that's not the case. Oh, and of course the Medusa heads are back. This control is really bothering me. I'm gonna check for Amazon for an adapter where you can hook up an SNES controller to a computer, because that's the only real way to. I mean, the only real way to play it is with the actual hardware. But it's a little bit hard to record like that, so I have to use an emulator, and I need an official SNES controller to really get a good, playing experience that way. But for now, this is gonna have to do. The button keeps sticking for some reason, and it just ends up staying still. This boss is pretty easy. Piece of cake. I mean, when I'm playing normally, oh my god, am I gonna die in this boss? No way. After saying he was easy. Die. No. Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. Okay. 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 Get it together, Retro. I don't think I've ever died on that boss. I'm so embarrassed, you have no idea. That's far below my regular playing standards. No messing around this time. I don't want to get that knife, but it's okay. Alright, this time I'll be ready for him. See what I do for you guys. I sacrifice my video game reputation by playing bad just so I can talk to you while I play. Okay. Oh man, this controller, it's really, really annoying. I think these gloves are making it harder to play too. I know every excuse in the book. Why is he so hard? I think I'm just gonna stand there and attack. It's always better. There we go. Sorry about that. I always try to do cool pose when I get that orb. That one's not that great, but yeah. So let me know if you guys played this game, what you think of this game, or what your favorite Castlevania game is. I'm not too familiar with the more recent Castlevania stuff. I played one for Xbox, or was it Xbox 360? I know it was like an RPG kind of game. It was alright, but it didn't really feel like Castlevania. Come on, let go. I really don't like this controller. It's annoying me so much. I also played Symphony the other night, and I like that one, but again, it's a very different type of game. The Metroidvania games, I actually love that style, but I don't know, you can't compare it to, it's just a different type of game. I can't say which one is better, because the styles are very different, but I like them both. But when I think of Castlevania, I think of this kind of 2D, or regular 2D, non-RPG style gameplay, you know. But that's just a personal preference. And my neighbor's out and about. Sorry, I had to pause it for a second because my neighbor was making noise again, of course. Oops. I have the first 3 Castlevania games always manage to finish it. I mean, not always, but I eventually managed to finish it with all the different characters that they have. The second Castlevania game is the first Castlevania game that I played, and one of the first Nintendo games that I played. And I was so interested, so fascinated by it because it seemed like such a huge open world, and you can go wherever you want. And it was like so mysterious, and I wanted to explore all the castles and stuff. Stupid poisonous frogs. So a lot of really cool effects in this game. I mean, for the time, there's one stage where the background rotates. It just looks amazing. Although there's a lot of slowdown on that level, but it's just so cool. Yeah, just easily one of my favorite games. No, I don't wanna. You always want to keep the boomerang. Never get rid of that if you can. If you can keep it, keep it. The more hearts you have, the more often you can shoot your weapon that you have. Yeah, now you fight Medusa, which is pretty simple, as long as I don't mess it up. Yikes. Boomerang really helps. Yeah, it's interesting though how they, pretty sure Medusa is a Greek god. So they're mixing Greek mythology with, I guess, Roman mythology, which I guess they're very similar anyways. I could use some health. Gotta fight against these currents here. So what do you guys think? Does this count as a, a Halloween type of game? Does it make you think of Halloween? I think it does. For me it does. Oh, that spike. I didn't even mean to jump. Wow, I'm playing so bad. This is not good, friends. Yeah, it's alright. You're here for the tingles anyway, not for the amazing gameplay. I have finished this game though, not. When I'm concentrating, I do much better. And when I have an official SNES controller, I promise. I'll prove it if I have to. I've been far tougher games than this. And Battletoads comes to mind. If I can beat that, I can beat this. There was the meat that I needed before. Alright, that end level just. Oh no, it didn't end yet. You can see some slowdown on this level. You just kind of have to accept it with most Super Nintendo games. Although I've seen some later games that had no slowdown, like Final Fight 3. There's no slowdown, and there's like tons of sprites on the screen at once, so it is possible. By the time they figured out how to do it, though, the Super Nintendo was, pretty much done. Okay, you got this cool map. I remember the music on the map is really cool. It's a long path. Long path to Dracula. The music on this level is nice and chill. That was a fluke. So if you like this, the Castlevania playthrough, I mean it's not a playthrough, I'm just gonna play for maybe half an hour, whatever. And that'll be that. I know I won't finish it in that time, of course. But if you like it and you want to see more of this game, let me know. later, but the Japanese version of Nintendo, the Famicom, has, I don't know if it's the game or the cartridges have additional, or some games have additional sound capabilities. And so their version of Castlevania 3 has much better sound, has like a few more layers or tracks for the audio or something like that. And man, I heard the songs and these just sound incredible compared to the original NES version. It's like a lot more bassy and stuff like that, almost as good as Sega Genesis music. There's lots of slowdown with these guys because they multiply. I'm also very into heavy metal remixes of classic video game music, and there's a lot of from the Castlevania series. Not too much from this game. It's not as common for people to do songs from this game, this Castlevania 4. But yeah, I just love listening to them, and from like pretty much any game that I grew up with. Can you guys think of any other retro games that have a horror movie, or not a horror movie theme, but like a Halloween type theme, either involving ghosts or zombies? I know there's was it Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins, whatever it's called. But that game's way too difficult. I won't really get that far in that one. What else? There's Zombies Eat My Neighbors. I was gonna play that game, but then I saw what's her name? Prim ASMR Prim, whatever her name is. I saw that she did a video on that just like yesterday or something, or a few days ago. So I'm like, I don't want to copy her. You know, I wouldn't be copying her technically, because you know what I mean. And I didn't grow up with that game, I'll admit that, but I have played it in recent years, and it's a pretty fun game. Oh, that was close. But what else is there? What other, from like Nintendo or Super Nintendo, what other horror themed games are there, or supernatural type games? I know there's a pretty good Ghostbusters game. I don't know if it was, I think it was for Sega Genesis, I'm not sure. But anyways, if you guys can think of any fun games that have to do with a Halloween type theme, let me know. I know Slaughterhouse, I'm not very good at that. There's an arcade game, what's it called? It's a Final Fight type game where you fight zombies. I can't remember what it's called. But I played it before, and I did a video about it like a long time ago. It's just there was no talking in that video, but I can play it again if you guys want, this time with commentary. What the heck was it called? Fighting game of zombies. Not Night of the Creeps. I can't remember. There's also whoa. Oh. Oh. There's also a pretty good Aliens arcade game that I've played before. I could do a video on that, I guess. I haven't done a video on that one yet, so that might be a good option. Come on. There we go. What else can I say? I'm just gonna sit here and repeat Castlevania over and over again. Castlevania. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe in another video. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Got rid of the boomerang. No, this part's tough. I want those guys to spit water at you. the danger zone. Look at that detail. You see the water splashing on you when you go behind it. I've heard some people complain about the sound in this game, like it's too soft. That's how I heard one guy explain it. Like it's not, I don't know, it's not hard hitting enough or something like that. I don't know, I think it's perfect for this game. But everyone has their own opinion. A lot of it is just what you grew up with. Whatever you grew up with, you tend to like for nostalgic reasons. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I really liked in Castlevania 3 that you can turn into other characters. And I kind of wish you can do that in this one sometimes. But I guess they went with a more pure Castlevania approach, gameplay approach. That would be cool if somebody, stupid birds. Yeah, you could do the Michael Jackson moonwalk on the stairs. But yeah, it'd be really cool if somebody would make a hack of this and included different characters you can play as. I mean, that'll probably be very difficult, but would be awesome. I see some pretty amazing hacks these days. Okay. Oh man, I hate this boss. There's no way I'm gonna do it. I don't remember the pattern. I hate this. Wait, will I die if I fall down there? Can't remember. I don't think so. Too much slowdown for me. Half the time it's better not to use strategy. Just keep attacking. Whoa. What? As long as I don't get knocked off. You do. Oh no, I'm not doing so well. Oh man, that's one. Oh man. That's annoying. I forgot the strategy for that guy. I did a nice boomerang, that's what I need. That was a major carnage right there. Hope you guys don't mind that I'm playing like crap. I was gonna. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I was considering not recording has no. Yes. Piece of cake. Never doubted myself for a single solitary second. That's a pretty good pose. Oh, man's falling asleep. Good time to pause the camera too. Okay guys, you didn't miss anything. I just had to restart my camera because after half an hour it just stops. So this is the next level. Yikes. It's pretty cool. That's whatever that was. Came out of the wall like that. I like how these skeletons in the wall, the skulls, follow you. It's pretty creepy. Gotta get that money. Oops, what was that? That was me, I burped. So yeah, the money doesn't really have any, I think the only thing it does is it gives you points, and when you get enough points you get a free man, 1-up, whatever, extra life. Alright, I hate these things. Taking it extra easy. I knew she was coming. I knew she was gonna be there. Oh man, with this controller. Wish me luck. What? That's okay, just started the level anyway. Man, I don't know if that was because of lag, or it's just the controller sucks, or just I suck. That's a very real possibility. I have a feeling I'm gonna have trouble on that part. Hello, let's practice on this. Okay, let's see. Alright, I should be able to do it. Should be able to do it this time around. I have confidence in myself. Hope you guys have confidence in me. Hope nobody's rooting against me. But that is the world we live in. A lot of negative Nellies. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm not gonna risk my life for that. Okay, 1, 2, no problem. Why do I hate this part so much? Okay, yeah. Yeah, boy. No problem. Problem. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, all is well. All is well. I don't know what's down there. I don't want to know. Oh, great. Yes. I think there's a 1-up there or something. Nah, I don't need that. Oh yeah, there's no 1-ups in this game. Like as an individual item. But there is in the other previous, I think 1 and 3. Wow, that was close. So close. It's so cool looking. This is a skull. Oh, I'm so fascinated with skulls. They just look cool. Yikes. Keep your tongue to yourself, mister. That's cool damage the skull takes too. So yeah, the bosses are pretty simple for the most part. Don't really take any. You don't have to learn any patterns or anything. I mean, you just keep attacking them. Oh, this part's really cool. Check this out. Check that out. Like when you, the first time I saw that, like that wasn't a thing in video games back then. I guess that's mode 7 graphics, as they call it. Okay, this part's gonna take some concentration. One of the worst parts of the whole game. I screwed up. Okay. Okay, whew, made it. Why can't I go up? Okay. Yeah, that part's tough if you screw up the pattern. breaks loose, but I managed to regain my composure. Remember the first time I played this part, I'm like, okay, now what do I do? What do I do? And I tried to jump down that hole or something. You just gotta wait, be patient, and then that happens. Alright, back on solid ground for now. And look at this. That is so cool. But there's a ton of slowdown on this part. But I don't really care because that graphic. Oh man, okay. You know what? I don't mind because this part's cool. I wish they used this effect more in the game. Just for this little part. But I guess that's what makes it special, is that they don't overuse it. Keep jumping by accident. Okay. Alright, back to regular, non-rotating background levels. Yeah, stupid bat. So this level you have to be careful because you could easily get squished by these platforms. Whoa, what the heck? Okay. It's not that difficult, but if you're not paying attention, you can make a mistake. That pretty much sums up the difficulty of this game. Relatively simple, but if you're not paying attention, you're toast. I shouldn't say relatively simple, but like I said, compared to the older games, it's a piece of cake. This is it. Nope, wrong exit. I think it keeps going up forever, but you gotta pick the right exit. Also, which controller do you guys think has the best ASMR sounds, like the best clicky sounds? It's a good question. I think the Super Nintendo one is pretty good for that. It's a nice clicky sound, but not too loud. Not overly clicky. It's a nice soft click from what I remember. But I guess it all depends on how you press the buttons and how you position the mic and all that. And some people like it loud, some people like it soft, so wouldn't be Castlevania without these spiky platforms trying to crush you and impale you. Okay, ready? All you gotta do is keep walking to the right. Not that difficult. Alright, got an axe. Now we're talking. Oh, come on. Could have sworn I remembered that the whip was a lot longer in this game. But maybe not. Okay, notice how the background disappears. Because this boss uses Mode 7 graphics, which basically means he is the background. That's why there's no background, from what I understand. Ouch. And I'm doing fantastically horrible. No. Oh, no. Wow, that was close. That was close. Alright, that was the first Castlevania. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of this game or any other game, let me know what you want me to play, and I'll do my best to eventually get around to it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon